What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro duel video and ranked, and this time I'm playing with the Dark World deck that I just got done doing a deck doctor on. If you want, a 20-minute video seeing the original build I started with that was sent in by a subscriber, and if you want some explanations on some certain card choices and why the deck is built the way it is built, then there's a link in the description to that if you want to go check that out if you got some time on your hands. But otherwise, this is just the list that you see on screen. There's one minor change that I did make to the list in between videos, and that was I cut, I believe, Giant Grinder? No, I didn't cut Giant Grinder. What did I cut? I cut something. I put in Coach King Giant Trainer. Oh, I cut the Grand Pulse, the rank 3 Grand Pulse. I cut that to put in Coach King Giant Trainer. It's very rare that you'll get this card off, but when you do get it off, it just allows you to dig even further into your deck because you are able to draw 3 cards. So that's something worth note. It would definitely be a lot better if it was a Dark Monster, because then you'd obviously have a Deck Devi and Eradicator target built into it itself. But it's pretty easy to establish a board and make this card during turns specifically involving Soul Charge, but sometimes regular boards can make it as well. It's something to allow you to just power into more cards. It's the only rank 8 that actually just lets you draw cards, and that's actually really huge considering this deck can typically spam rank 8s. And so this is just the list. I'm not going to waste any more of your time on this little part of the video, and let's just jump into the ranked game, shall we? Alright, so hopefully some more self-touching can ensue. I get to go first again. Yes! Amazing. Alright, Allure, Dark World Dealings, 1 day of peace. Grapha, okay. This is actually really good now because I can actually, I can Dark World Dealings first, getting rid of Grapha, and then I can normal summon Snow. And then bounce for Grapha, advanced draw, and then Allure of Darkness. You want to maximize your chances and capabilities of getting into cards well before you actually commit to these sorts of things. All right, so we'll normal summon this, and then this will be bounced. Well, actually, I could have Dark World Dealings there, and this could have just searched another card. I could have potentially drawn Tour Guide. Why did you Effect Veiler this? Excuse me. What? What? Why? Why? Alright, that's double Malefic Stardust. Alright. Well, we can safely Allure of Darkness here. That's another Snow, which means one of these can go away. Into the Void. There's certain little sequencing of cards that you just need to make sure you get right, or else you're going to have a bad time. That's another Allure. That's pretty good. So this can go to grave, and this can search for gates. And I can drop this, and all this sort of stuff. Basically, wow, glad I didn't try to dig for Tour Guide. He had Veiler. What is he playing? Oh, he's playing Blue Eyes. I see. He discarded cards of Consonance and a Twin Twister and a Veiler. That's pretty clear what he has at this point in terms of a deck. So I can use this Allure now. I can use this here. This seems like as safe a place as any. That's a beige. That's really good. Which means that I'm going to banish this other Malefic Stardust. I've got a Deck Devi, which means I'm already partway to my goal of getting these things going. I don't really think I need the Stardust anymore. Don't think I need that anymore at all. The Grapha can fuel trade in. Yeah, I just don't need that. I drew them a bit too early, but it's fine. It is ultimately very fine. So we'll banish this Snow, and we will discard this Snow and draw Soul Charge? Whoa! Alright. Okay, so this can search for Dark World Dealings, which I could use to play, and I can just play that and immediately get Grapha and grave, which will let me Soul Charge for Snow. Actually, I can Soul Charge for Snow right now. Bounce for Grapha. And then I can Dark World Dealings into Snow. Yeah, that's just infinitely better. So yeah, we'll just do Snow because we want to bounce it to hand off Dark World Dealings, or off of Grapha for Dark World Dealings. And then we'll just all be fine and good. I haven't seen a Drag Down yet, so that's interesting. Maybe we can see one of those soon. That's another beige. Alright. Well, Snow will go to the grave, and so Snow will allow me to search for another Gates of the Dark World. Just sequencing my cards. That's how you do it with this deck. You just sequence the cards in a way that is correct to some capacity. So we can discard Grapha here, or I can actually keep it, or I can just get rid of beige. It doesn't really matter the order. That's a drag down. All right. So beige here. I can set this, and I can activate drag down. And so I'm going to use the drag down take the Galaxy Soldier out of his hand. Well, no, the Galaxy Soldier is hittable by Deck Devi, so we'll take the alternative out of his hand. So there's that. And that's a Foolish. That is a Beige. Alright, so now Foolish for Grapha. And this Grapha will get discarded at the end of the turn, which is kind of not great, but actually, I can still make a rank 8. And what I can make is I can make Dark Matter, but that's not worth. I can make Full Armor Photon. Let's see, this is target face card your opponent controls. Damn it. So I can make Felgrand. That's something. It's kind of small, but it's something. Pain Gainer. Let's see. I need to see what this thing's effect is. It won't let me read. It won't let me read it. I guess I just have to make Felgrand and detach material and target itself. Even though that's like really small compared to the Blue Eye stuff, but like I've seen his hand. His hand is Trade In. His hand is Twin Twister, Galaxy Soldier, which is gonna go away. Trade In and Advanced Ritual Art, which means that one card that he drew is something that I don't know about. But yeah, like we're fine with this being the case. So Grapha will bounce this special. So now Deck Devi is live, and now in the end phase these are gonna get discarded, and these are gonna special summon themselves, and so everything's gonna be good there because I can just Deck Devi him immediately. Now the issue is whether or not he draws into like Whitestone of Legend, which would be a slight problem. But I'm just gonna do this here because I know he has a Galaxy Soldier in his hand. So I want to. Well, I actually probably should have just waited for the Galaxy Soldier. Aha! Wait, this is 1500 or less. All right, well that means the Galaxy Soldier. For some reason, I keep confusing the numbers on this. All right, it's you tribute a monster as 2000 or higher, and it hits everything 1500 or less. For some reason in my mind, I'm just hitting the 2000 mark in my head only. But yeah, so like I saw his entire hand there. So his entire hand is 100% dead because he has Trade-In, he has Galaxy Soldier, he has Twin Twister, he has Advanced Ritual Art, he has Return of the Dragon Lords, and his only Dragon Engrave is Blue Eyes Alternative, which was not properly summoned, so it cannot be summoned. So next turn, I just get to bounce these for Graphas. So I just win the game on turn 1 at this point. This could have been infinitely better if this was Eradicator, because if it was Eradicator, I could have gone Eradicator Call Spells. But then, even then, like, he would have had Galaxy Soldier plus Sage, which would have been, you know, not very good for me. He could have made Cyber Dragon Infinity there, and still, like, gotten an in-phase Stone effect, because he could have gone Sage into Ancient Stone, and dropped. Well, no, he couldn't have gone Cyber Dragon Infinity because he would have only had one light to summon. So there is that. So it actually would have been even better for me if that was Eradicator, because Eradicator would have taken all of those spells out of his hand. But yeah, so it just worked out perfectly fine in my favor anyway. Winning the game turn 1 with Dark World Turbo, because that's how this deck operates. I'm probably going to play one more game and do one more video for the day. Either that or have it go up the next day. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying this sort of thing, just hit that like button and let me know that you like these Deck Doctor segments where I just flood the channel with videos. And it'll probably be something that happens at least twice a month. You know, one at the beginning and one at the end. And maybe even more. Who knows? Who knows? I haven't decided yet, and I'm going to wait and see on feedback. But anyway, other than that, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook links, Twitch links, background music playlist links, all that nonsense. Let me know if you guys like this video. As I've already said, what do you think about the deck? What do you think about the game? All that nonsense. And other than that, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you know some people that might like my content, share it around. I encourage them to subscribe, maybe. If you want to support the channel, helping the channel grow is the best way to do so, because it just helps me out a lot, and it encourages me to make more content and stuff like that. But other than that, as per usual, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm going to play another game and do another video with this deck, so there's going to be 4 videos going up today, or possibly 3 with 1 going up tomorrow. Haven't decided yet on the scheduling, but yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Thanks for watching as usual, as I've already said, and as always, guys, take care.